girls' bodies, and welcome to my channel. My name is Jasmine and I'd like to introduce myself. I'm originally from South Africa. We have immigrated to New Zealand in the last couple of months, and yes, thank you for joining. I created this channel mostly to get myself out of the rut that I was in. I love amigurumi and I've been doing toys for the last 6 to 7 years. For the last 2 years, it's when my daughter was born, so crochet had to take the back seat for a little while, just so that I could learn how to juggle motherhood, work, home, craft. Although the craft bag was always somewhere near me and stitches and patterns were bought, I couldn't get as much done as I previously was, obviously. But she is almost 2 years old and we are all strong. We are going for it. In our new home, I have not yet figured out what wool I want to stick with. I'm still learning the different weights, the different types, blends, and New Zealand has such a fantastic variety. I just need to go out there and find the one that works best for me. I'd like to add that with this channel, I'm in no way pushing somebody's work ahead. I'm simply doing it for me, for friends, for future friends, for anybody who's willing to listen. And this is purely a personal opinion and a personal aspect on certain things. So the current crafts that I have done or busy with is this blankie. This one is special simply because it is the last craft work in progress that I had in South Africa. And it was incomplete. I put it in my suitcase and I finished it our first week in New Zealand while we were driving from Auckland to Hawke's Bay, which we are here now in Napier. And special because it is nothing special. It's simply the last craft that I did in South Africa and the first craft that I completed in New Zealand. I did it with a blend of acrylic and wool, which is my first time actually working full on with wool. It is lovely. Let me just tell you, it is super soft. It is warm. It is just lovely. Like I said, there's nothing much to it. The border I made as I went along. Nothing fancy. Just special to me. I'm currently doing a sheep now because I thought what better way to do my first amigurumi toy to do a sheep in New Zealand, because the sheep outnumber the people here. And that is fantastic. So I have this little sheep, Burberry the sheep, from one of my favorite writers, and this is Lee. I bought this book a while ago, but all the books that I have lately bought, or the last 2 years, I've done it PDF. With immigration, you're thinking weight, size, carrying boxes, everything's on the tablet. So this one's special because it's one of the books that I bought back in South Africa, brought it over. I have done a couple of crafts out of this one, but they were for other people and they were for orders, where this one is purely because I wanted to do it. And if it's done, my daughter most likely steal it. But we'll deal with that later. So I have a sheep that's incomplete. Isn't he a cutie? I'm currently doing these. My daughter was gifted 3 spoegdoek with embroidered photos on from a local South African lady, obviously immigrated a couple of years ago as well. These are a very, very traditional gift in South Africa. It is gifted to most babies. And then the older generation, aunties, omas, grannies, they crochet around the border. They hikkel. And it's a very special gift. My daughter does not sleep without it. So her and her spoegdoek, which she calls spoegie, which I'll most likely have to crochet for the next couple of years. And let's hope it doesn't carry on until teenage years, which I've heard it may. We'll tackle that bridge when we get there in a couple of years. But right now, she can have her form of comfort. And yes, trying to think what else I can think of. I did create the channel to try and get myself back into amigurumi. It's also so that I can share my journey, not only with finding wool, the right one for me, but finding our surroundings, sharing the love of amigurumi, the love of New Zealand, and just the love of life and our new normal. So Thank you for everything. Stay tuned. There'll be more to follow with less glitches next time because I'm nervous beyond. And we'll get better slowly. Happy stitching, ladies.